What's up everybody, Alexandra here, and I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day so far today. As you can see, yes, I am still on vacation here in the good old Smoky Mountains in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and it has been such a blast, you guys. I cannot wait to share pictures with you all and videos of the room. It's just been absolutely amazing, but that is not why we are here today. No siree. You guys know, vacation or no, I am always here for you. I will always be working for you no matter what. And right before I left, a lot of you guys had reached out and asked me about the product that was contained in the BoxyCharm February base boxes that apparently had a lead warning on it, and whether or not it was safe for eye use, where the lead was contained at in the product, if it was okay to give those brushes to children. So we have a lot to talk about. So if you guys are ready, then let's get on into it. All right, you guys, so before I get into today's video, just a couple of things real fast. Obviously, I'm not in my normal filming studio setup, all of that kind of ordeal, so I do hear a little bit of an echo. I apologize. I didn't grab my usual mic. We're just gonna have to work with it today, all right? Also, if you hear noises or anything outside here, I'm at a cabin in a resort. People have kids, things happen. Again, we're just gonna roll with it, right? Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Alexandra, AKA the Not So Evil Stepmother, and this is what we do here. We basically review makeup, skincare, subscription boxes, and the brands behind them. And whenever something like this happens, we like to look into, find out what's really going on. We don't hide anything. We normally get kicked off PR list around here. It happens. So if that sounds like something that you're into, then definitely hit that subscribe button. We would love it if you joined our little family. And that is all for that. Let's go ahead and talk about what happened with this BoxyCharm February base box. Now, if you all have not heard yet, there was a product released in the BoxyCharm February base box. I will put it up here for you guys. It is the Glam Pink Luxe Glitter Eye Brush Collection. And basically what was brought to my attention is on the Boxy pop-up website. They are selling these brushes for $6, or apparently they were originally priced at $29.95. But if you scroll down on the bottom here, there is a little warning, and it says, warning, this product can expose you to chemicals, including lead, which is known to the state of California, to cause cancer. For more information, go to www.p65warnings.california.gov. Now, of course, I will be putting links to everything that I'm looking here at on my computer screen and showing you guys up here down below in the description box if you guys would like to reference it for yourselves. So basically, if you click on that link takes you to the Proposition 65 website. So now you may be asking, what is Proposition 65? Well, Proposition 65 is basically a law in the state of California that was enacted in 1986, and it requires businesses to provide warnings to all California residents about significant exposures to chemicals that can cause cancer, birth defects, or other reproductive harm. These chemicals can be in the products that they purchase in their homes or workplaces, or that may possibly be released into the environment. By, of course, requiring that this information be provided, they feel like that this gives the Californian residents the ability to make more informed decisions about their exposure to these chemicals. Now, I will say I did get into a little bit of what all goes on this list and how many products and chemicals are listed on this. And it says as of right now, there is over 900 chemicals that are now on this list because it is updated at least once a year. So as long as these chemicals are still known to cause cancer, birth defects, or reproductive harm, they stay on this list, and there are new ones being added every year. Proposition 65 also prohibits California businesses from knowingly discharging significant amounts of listed chemicals into the sources of drinking water. So super important thing. I'm actually kind of glad that California has this law, because if it wasn't for this law, then obviously on BoxyCharm's website, there wouldn't be this little warning. And the reason they put it on their website is because if a California resident may possibly purchase this product, they have to know that there is this lead warning according to Proposition 65. So that is why that little warning is on BoxyCharm's website. Now, of course, lead is listed as one of the 900 chemicals on the Proposition 65 list because it can cause birth defects or reproductive harm to women who are carrying children or may want to carry children in the future. It is a highly toxic metal and has a very strong poison aspect to it, and it is more harmful to children basically because their brains and nervous systems are still developing, which is kind of what I think everybody's big problem with this was, because a lot of people got these in their BoxyCharm boxes, didn't know about this little lead warning or lead contamination possibility, and they gave these brushes to their kids to use them because they want to, you know, play with makeup just like mommy and stuff like that. So I think that was where everyone's concern is. So hopefully this can give you a little insight as to what exactly happened, where the lead is, and all of that kind of thing. So let's talk about Glam brushes here for a second. I did actually reach out to them and they did give me a statement, so we're going to get into that here in just a second. But first, I just wanted to go over their website a little bit with you guys. That way you have a little insight into this company. Now, this is alleged. They did not tell me this. This is just what I am seeing from their website. The first thing I noticed is that they do have this Pink Luxe Rose Gold Bedazzled Brush Collection. I have it listed for originally priced at $84.95, now marked down to $27. The funny thing about this collection is we actually received it, I want to say a little more than a year ago, in another subscription box. I'm not going to say what box's name because I no longer support this box because they are highly problematic. However, I can tell you I have this brush set. I actually gave it to my mom, and it actually does not say Glam brushes. It has a completely different company on there, and that's not the only brush set that is like that. There's another one here, the Luxe Glitter Diamond Bedazzled Brush Collection. I've seen this in other boxes, as well as the Deluxe Marble 7-piece eye brush collection. We've seen this set in other boxes, as well as the Deluxe Black Marble brush collection. So now, again, this is not, I don't know this for sure, this is just alleged from what I'm seeing, but personally, in my opinion, I think what is going on here is that they are located, as I say, in Brooklyn, New York, but I'm guessing that they're probably purchasing these brushes and outsourcing them from China, having their name printed on them, basically made to order kind of deal. It's what a lot of companies, smaller companies that don't have the funds to have hundreds of thousands of a product made of their own, they just purchase products that have already been made and then have their name printed on them. So that is what I think is going on here. I do think they're cruelty-free and everything that they say they are, but the problem is, of course, whenever you're outsourcing anything from China, things like this can kind of slip through the cracks and we don't always know what we get. So that's, again, my opinion on what I think happened here. Now, when I actually reached out to them, I did have a couple of questions, in which here is the message right here. And I basically asked them about the lead warning that BoxyCharm had posted on their website. Where is the lead actually located? Is it in the brush? Is it in the little hearts in the brush? Is it in the plastic casing? And then, are they safe for the eye use? This is their response. They said, hello, it is completely safe to use on the eye. It's inside the plastic casing, the liquid that stores the hearts inside. So what they're saying is that it's in the actual liquid that is floating the little hearts inside the casing of the handle of the brush. This is a mandatory warning for brushes that contain the liquids inside. They are stored safely. The hearts themselves are just regular glitter sequins. I hope this helps. Now, what I find very interesting, if you actually look up liquids that contain lead, there's not really a lot of them out there. So this is my guess. And again, I don't know, this is just my pure alleged guess here, but I think that maybe the liquid inside, number one, it might have like some kind of mercury lead thing, I don't know, but it also might just be water, and maybe the water that was put into those brush handles went through some lead pipes, because that's the most common thing that I see as far as liquids that contain lead, is in actual drinking water, and they're due to lead pipes, faucets, plumbing fixtures, certain pipes that carry drinking water from the water source to the home or the business that may contain lead. And I mean, this is any kind of plumbing that might be from 1986 or before. So, you know, that may be what happened, and they might have been like, oh, we need to catch this before there's a problem, because obviously this is contaminated water kind of ordeal. Again, we don't really know, but I couldn't find a lot of other information about sources of liquids that contain lead in them. I mean, there's different things, like I said, mercury and things like that, but from what I'm seeing, and I did not get these brushes in my BoxyCharm base box for the month of February, so I couldn't actually physically inspect them or even send them to a lab to have them tested. If anybody would like to volunteer to send me their brushes, if they did get them and they're not going to use them, I would love for you to do so. Definitely my PO box and all of my information is down below in the description box, but that is where we are at right now, folks. So I'm not seeing that it is in the actual bristles of the brush. I was thinking maybe the ferrule, but they're saying it's not the ferrule. It could obviously be sprayed in with the paint or the plastic coating, but they're saying it's not that. They're saying it's in the actual liquid that is floating the little heart things in there. So at this point, it's kind of your choice now that you have this information on what you're going to do with them. I'm guessing if you store them safely and use them properly, you should not have any problems or worry about a risk of lead contamination. I personally wouldn't give them to your kids to use just in case, just mainly because kids are way more susceptible to lead poisoning and having problems with lead toxicity levels in their system. So I just, if it was me and it was my kid, I'm just telling you what I would do. I wouldn't give the brushes to my kid. I would maybe, honestly, I would probably set them, like if it was me, I would probably just set them up on my little vanity as like a nice little eyepiece, you know what I mean? Because I just wouldn't myself even feel comfortable using them. But again, I'm just giving you guys my opinion and all of the information that I have for you so that you can make your best informed decision with the information that you have been given. So if you want to go ahead and give them to your kid, if you feel like your kid is old enough and responsible enough to use them and not break open the plastic casing or have any problems with that, hey, go for it. Again, it's your kid, you're the mama, you make the rules, you do what you gotta do, girlfriend. Again, I'm just making sure that you guys have all of the information, because if it was my kid, I would want all the information. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that is all I have for you guys for today's video. I hope that this was helpful to all of you guys that had questions about this. No shade to BoxyCharm, no shade to Glam here. You know, I'm glad that BoxyCharm did do what they were supposed to do, and they did put this warning up on their website, letting potential customers know. However, I do wish that maybe they would have put like a little insert or something in the actual BoxyCharm boxes, because what if a California resident got a BoxyCharm box with the Glam brushes? Or did they just make sure that no California residents got a variation with the brushes in there? I don't really know. That's a good question, actually. Joseph, I'm curious. I'm curious. Let me know, man. Let me know. Not that you're really going to, but, you know, I'm curious. I'm curious if that's what you guys did. Because, again, the variation I got from my February base box did not have those brushes in there. So they were variations without the brushes. If you do have a major problem with the brushes, maybe try reaching out to BoxyCharm. More than likely, they'll probably give you some kind of points or a coupon for like a free item out of the Boxy pop-up or something like that. That's normally how they handle these kind of situations. But again, I don't know. You'll definitely have to reach out and talk to them. That is all I have for you guys today. I again hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed, definitely make sure you do. And if you aren't new here, but you don't normally watch this far into the video, let me let you guys know. Again, make sure you're commenting and liking the videos and giving that engagement so that I can put you on the loyalty subscriber list so that you can be in the drawing for the next giveaway in March for our February loyal subscriber. If you guys want to know more about that, then we have some of our most recent videos where I get into a little bit more depth into all of that. Until next time, you guys, see ya.